I believe our relationship has evolved over time. From that time, of course, we were young. How old was I then?
I
was in 200 level.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were 22, 21. Because you got married when you were 24.
Yes. So I was really young.
So you were like 20, 21.
I think I was 21.
21, yeah.
Yes, I was really young, and that was about the first time I would get out from my family home.
Yeah.
You know, I've always been this mommy's baby,
girl, daddy's girl.
You know, I was the last born for a long time, so you know, pampered. You know, so that was like the first time I was going out. All right, so I believe our relationship has evolved. You know, from that time over the years, from that time, and now we are 24 years. No,
24 years.
24 years and counting. Yes, we have grown. We have really grown. Okay, so
one of the areas where we evolve, because one of the things you have to understand is that, okay, so I'm marrying this person for these particular reasons. Now, some of those reasons will not be there several years after. And I'll give you examples. For example, you married a guy because he has this tall frame, he's just lanky, handsome, but over the years, that same guy can grow bald, that same guy can have a big tummy, that same guy can get fat, meaning that some of the reasons for which you married him has disappeared, evaporated as well as you grow older. Okay, so there's always evolvement. You married that lady because she has the perfect shape, Coca-Cola bottle, perfect statistics. But after the first child, second child, then you discover that she loses that particular shape. So there are some reasons for which you marry your spouse that those reasons will stay for life. Those are spiritual reasons, as it were, inner character. But there are some physical attractions which really attracted you. Okay, some of those things will change. Okay, we evolve physically, we change over the years.
We do.
Meaning that
like this.
Meaning that there should be something deeper than the physical attraction, you know, that has brought it together. If you notice, when Adam, you know, set eyes on Eve, he says something really powerful. This is now the bone of my bones and the flesh of my flesh. The flesh of my flesh is the pulchritude, the outward beauty and all of that. But the bone of the bones deals with character. You can't see the bones, but it's really important because that is what holds the body structure. If the bone collapses, the body collapses as well.
It does.
All right. So the bone of the bone talks about inner strength, about character, about fruits of the spirit, while the flesh of the flesh talks about outer beauty, the curves, the busty lady, the one with backside, like we usually say, or the one that is light in complexion or dark in complexion, depending on what we want. All right. So that is the way it works. So we've evolved over the years. For example, I used to be a very full-blooded choleric as a young husband.
Say that again.
But over the years, Pastor Sophia has infected me. That's the word. She has infected me successfully with a phlegmatic, gentle. Because at the time I started looking like. Are you okay? You are always pop. I was like, okay.
And I'm wondering, where is it rushing to?
Let's begin to slow down little by little. So she has infected me successfully, and I think there's a balance, and that's what happens in marriage.
More of a balance.
You will always attract your opposite. Your opposite comes in and then balances you. Now, this is where we sometimes make a mistake. we sometimes fight our spouse because of those differences, because they are not like us. And really, do you want your spouse to be like you? What will the world look like if your spouse, or if everybody in the world looked like you? I'm sure nobody wants that. So we need to learn from that and understand that differences are for a purpose, and that over the years there will be, if we will evolve, we will change. Oh, we will change. For example, let me give you another example. I used to love loud music, loud noise. I enjoy it. I want my music loud. Pastor Sophia wants his music low,
very
barely
soft.
hearing anything. And then I went one day, I mean, a year after we got married, took my car and went to put this sound system in it, spend a lot of money, thinking that my wife was going to be impressed. And then we're to travel, and I was so surprised. I just blasted the music, and I said, ah! I said, what happened? Ah! So obviously, she didn't like it. She didn't like it. So she would turn it down, I would turn it up a little, she would turn it down, and after a while, I just simply gave up. Now, guess what happened? 23, 24 years after, she loves loud music. Now I'm the one complaining.
Yeah.
That is too loud for me, please. Bring it down. I'm praying. I'm studying. I don't like that noise.
I like it loud.
And she's the loud person now. Can anybody just believe that? It's unbelievable. If anybody told me when we just got married that one day your wife will love loud music, I would say never. That would never happen.
My joy is bubbling over now.
So she loves it loud right now. So over the years we have evolved.